My name is Max, and I am here with the Independent Investor. And this is the first of many videos with the goal of discussing and learning more about cryptocurrencies. I have this ultimate goal of helping the people around me create abundance. And one of the ways that I am looking to do that is with financial education involving cryptocurrencies. I have extensive history with studying the stock markets from a technical analysis perspective. And ever since I have moved my efforts and my attention to cryptocurrencies, it has really boosted my ability to create a nice solid ROI. My ROI quadrupled, multiplied by 10, 20, it's crazy. I've been investing in cryptocurrencies for not even a year, and I've already seen massive benefits from having this knowledge before the masses. So if you are looking at this video right now, I appreciate it, and just know that it is absolutely to your benefit that you check out cryptocurrencies and make an opinion for yourself, an educated one based on what each cryptocurrency is really all about. There are a few proven cryptocurrencies on the market already, in my opinion. Bitcoin has proven itself. That doesn't mean that it's the one for the future. It is the biggest one right now. I can definitely say that, but I don't know if it will be in 2 years or 5 years. I mean, think of how long that is from now. Look at what Ethereum's doing right now. Ethereum's at, according to CoinMarketCap, which they're a little bit off, but it's okay. Ethereum is at $889 right now, according to them, with a market cap of 86 billion. That's very, very, very good. That's very good movement from where I got it. I bought Ethereum at roughly $120 when it moved down there, and I had no idea that it was going to make this much movement. What I did know was that Ethereum had better technology than Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin started going parabolic, I knew that Ethereum was bound for a similar trajectory in the upward direction. And ever since it has been. Ethereum with their smart contracts really have innovated the way that transactions are working on the blockchain. They can do it faster than Bitcoin. So can Litecoin down here, which was my third original investment. Now, why these three original, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin? That's because I originally started my journey using Coinbase, as you can see at the top of the screen. It's at one of the tabs. I won't click into it, it's got like personal information and whatnot, but essentially coinbase.com, you can start off if you're a beginner, if you don't have any Bitcoin and you want to turn US dollars or any fiat currency around the world, fiat meaning, government-based currency, national currency, like the euro, the won, the yen, stuff like that, into, well, some of those you can't even you can't even use a Coinbase, but hey, if you're able to, if you're in an area that can, actually invest in this stuff, then please do. Use Coinbase.com. Turn dollars or euros or whatever into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and it took me a while to learn this, but I will be sharing how to turn Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular into all the other cryptocurrencies, the altcoins as they are called. One of which is at the very top, even a top Ethereum. Why is it a top Ethereum? It says it's only $2.58, but it has a market cap bigger than Ethereum. Why is that the case? Well, that is because Ripple has been a bit of a show and go for the last half month. I purchased Ripple when I realized that it was going a bit parabolic. I bought it below $1. I know people that bought it at 20 cents. They bought thousands of them. I wasn't one of those people. I didn't really believe in Ripple too much. I knew I had a little Ripple, but that was just because Ripple was, a common known cryptocurrency in the market way back when I was starting, even, so it was like EOS and, Ethos and other cryptocurrencies like that. But there really wasn't much knowledge about these cryptocurrencies because not many people were, doing the research back then. Now you see there's floods of people coming into the market trying to learn as much as they can. They go to the coin market cap and they see, oh my goodness, there's these altcoins and they have rank. Wow. Well, don't necessarily follow, rank or anything like that. I will say, I will talk about a few of these cryptocurrencies right now, actually. I invested in Cardano, as you can see at number 5 right here. And I must say that is my most intriguing investment, along with Stellar Lumens here at number 7. I will, bring up those screens in a moment. They have similar market caps to Ethereum, lower than it. Cardano at 22 billion and Stellar, half of that. I feel like there's, definitely tons of room for movement in these two cryptocurrencies who are not even at $1 yet. Something that I bought up a while ago before its market cap went up to 10 billion, NEM, New Economy Movement. I bought it, way before it went up past $1. That was a good move right there. I didn't really get the chance to buy much of it at all. I actually had problems with Bittrex when I first started using it. I ended up losing, quote unquote, losing some Bitcoin. When you're new to it and you don't got anybody to teach you, and you see those transactions go bye-bye from your account, and they end up, in the blockchain for, hours. And at the time, it happened to be a very busy time. So I didn't really understand that, and really just said, all right, I'm giving up on Bittrex. So for 2 weeks, I just sat, the Bittrex not even opened, on my desktop. I just didn't check for it, and I was pissed about it. And then I look at it and it's there, and I'm like, oh man, it's crazy. It's not like it happened the first time. I was able to do it, once before, twice before, but that time it happened to be a little annoying and I was impatient. I do admit to it, that I can be impatient sometimes. But I try not to let my emotions get in the way of my moves. One of which, completely based off of technical analysis, I bought Neo before it hit $60. And I'm glad that I did that because it was ready to make a move from a technical analysis standpoint. Actually, I will pull this one up before anything else. It was a good move in my opinion. I bought it about here when it went up past $40, very past $40 on the 13th, to $47. I was like, what is going on here? So, I decided, all right, I'll buy a bit, if it, comes down to this point. Because on the 13th, that happened to be when my Bittrex problems were occurring. And after that, I discovered Binance, which I'll pull up here after this. It's actually my recommended exchange. For those of you who do not know, what exchange to use, I've mentioned Bittrex, but Binance is the one that I use mostly. So it actually happened to go down again, believe it or not. Well, believe it. It went down and I bought it right here. But around the 24th, before Christmas, bought it at 53, roughly. was a good buy. It made a new high, very big high at $80. As you can see, the last high was right back here on the 18th of November. In the grand scheme of things, and even if you look at this from a training standpoint, in a more condensed manner, you see that it was, going up, and I had an opportunity, seeing it plummet. I knew that it wasn't going to plummet past a certain Fibonacci retracement level, which that's one of the ways that I predict some of these moves. And I took advantage of it, bought a couple NEO, and I dig that move. I dig it very much. As you can see, it has gone a bit parabolic ever since, and it's been going parabolic since really September. But I finally got the memo when I was given the opportunity. I was given this opportunity in the very similar manner that I bought Bitcoin in. Bitcoin originally made a huge move from the hundreds, early thousands to early $1,000 or whatever, to past 2,000 up to 2,900. I was like, oh man, I missed my opportunity. I only bought a little bit of Bitcoin up to that point, very little. But then it dropped, and I was, looking at my screen at the time, and I was like, what is going on? Bitcoin dropped to 1,900. I was like, oh my God, hashtag Bloody Monday, is what it was called back then. It was a while back, but, it's really when most of the Bitcoin, that I got occurred. I'm grateful that I got in then and not any time after that. I just had very good timing. Here we can go back to these altcoins. And I'll make separate videos for these altcoins, especially Cardano, Stellar, Lumens, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, these good goods. I'm gonna make a video with Bitcoin Cash coupled with Bitcoin Gold, because I actually have an interesting perspective on Bitcoin Gold, and it is an opportunity. It really is. And if you've done your research on Bitcoin Gold, then you already know what I mean when I say that Bitcoin Gold has the potential to do just as Bitcoin Cash is doing, and if not more. And I don't know if Bitcoin Cash is going to do exactly what Bitcoin does, but if it does, I could see Bitcoin Gold, doing something special in and of itself. Right now, it's only at a $4 billion market cap. It's still a very interesting time to buy Bitcoin Gold. Above Bitcoin Gold, you see Tron and EOS, two other investments of mine. I invested in Tron on a whim. I had taken a look at its white page, and I was like, I dig that. I'm a bit of a video game kind of guy. I'll make a video on Tron because I actually do have a lot of faith in this particular cryptocurrency's ability to send out its technology, make everything happen for itself. That's why I see, making these big moves. Like today, it's up 34%. That's I'm not complaining about that. I think the news for the day is really Raiblocks. Not really the day, but really the last couple of days. And Raiblocks went up, and I know people that bought it at $10 when they realized it was going a bit parabolic short term, and good for them. I like that it's at about $30 still. That shows that it's got a bit of strength, that it went up to $35, $40, and it has the strength to keep itself from correcting too much. I have taken a look at the technology, and I'll pull up Raiblocks too, and this shows a piece of advice of mine that I want to give. As you can see, this is clearly parabolic. The market cap just cruising right with it, very, very, very big market cap now, which shows that the market cap in the grand scheme of things is only 3 billion, but it's not that old at all. This is December. This is a December ICO. It launched in went parabolic in the back half of December, and it's already at a 4 billion market cap. So I do, share my 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 worries, right now about, how it will stay parabolic like this. I don't think it will. I do think it's on its way to a correction. But there is one thing that I see about this cryptocurrency that I very much dig, and that is that it has a max supply. Now, what is a max supply? Well, it means that there's this amount of coins. That's it. There's only 133 million circulating roughly. And yet the max supply is only 133 million roughly. Give a 248,290 coins. That means there's absolutely no room for growth there. What is circulating right now, Raiblocks wise, is all that's ever going to exist. Period. There is no mining, it's just there. All of a sudden, Raiblocks has a circulating supply of 133 million tokens or coins or whatever. And people are like, oh my God, there are none more being made. It has good technology. I might as well do a video on this one too, maybe, depending on if it continues parabolic. I mean, if it continues to be relevant. If it's not, then I don't see a reason to, do a whole video on it. It is intriguing, though. It does have a max supply. It reminds me of, many other cryptocurrencies that I've already invested in. Obviously, I'm not going to invest in Raiblocks at such a high price. And if it continues to be parabolic, then clearly I've made a wrong decision here. But I'm good with my gut telling me that this is not going to continue to be parabolic for too long, especially if Bitcoin, goes on the rise again. That's where I'll wrap things up today, actually. Not here, obviously, but with Bitcoin, which is at 15,179 right now, according to CoinMarketCap. But we can go over here to Coinigy. This is another site that I use more for charting. I use two sites for charting. I use Coinigy, which here, and Cryptopia. You can use either one. Cryptopia allows you to, put Fibonacci lines in on your charts. And in future videos, I'll be using that charting platform because I will want to show you guys the Fibonacci lines. That is a huge piece of what I believe in, theory-wise of, how to be a good trader. I think if you, are aware of, Fibonacci, and the importance of, these retracement levels in this type of, pattern, then you can be instantly a better trader just looking at these lines, and being able to understand Fibonacci levels. Bitcoin's back on its way up. It's started a new uptrend. I'm pretty confident about that, especially today. Ethereum today, same thing. It's back on a parabolic trajectory. It's got clear bull trend pattern going right here. Higher highs and higher lows, and I'm feeling real good about the way that Bitcoin and Ethereum are starting off the year. I know Litecoin is doing well as well, but until I see Litecoin go up to 400, I'm not really too focused on Litecoin all that much. Once it makes that move, then I will see Litecoin have a bit more interest. I am invested in Litecoin as much as I am invested in Ethereum, so I do I'll hold it as a priority. These cryptocurrencies are the OGs, if you will. You know, I dig them a lot more than the other cryptocurrencies in the space, but nonetheless, I am, you know, playing short term and long term on the altcoins as well, you know, as I see fit. Um, a lot of my, you know, videos in the future are going to be, you know, just my take, my, you know, technical analysis perspective, you know, using Fibonacci, you know, taking a look at individual, you know, coins and, you know, the market as a whole, you know, seeing how the market cap, you know, impacts everything. Like, um, and I will do some basic videos on like how to, you know, set up accounts and stuff like that, because I know some people really have a problem with like verification steps, so I can do that too. But like I said in the beginning, Bittrex, Binance, you know, I'll show you Binance real quick. Here it is. You know, this is Tron. I bought Tron a while ago, so seeing it go, you know, up like this is very nice for me. And Binance is just a really nice exchange. It has good charting platform, and you can buy very easily. You know, you just, you know, hit the buy button. You just put your amount right there, and it's instant. It's the fastest exchange that, you know, I've used, in my opinion. And for beginners, this is definitely the way to go. Binance, for your first exchange, other than Coinbase. Yeah. And I'll just wrap up right here. This has been the Independent Investor, and my goal is to teach as many people, you know, how to turn their US dollars into something a lot bigger, you know, give them a lot more security in their future. It means the world to me to see this growing, seeing the market expand, people flooding into the market. I love this. I love seeing people getting involved, because it just reminds me, you know, that more and more people are, you know, getting with the opportunity. And for me, what this represents more than anything else is an opportunity for common, you know, people to get financial education, get investing education by themselves. You know, this is really just a you do it yourself type of deal. Like, you can, you know, listen to podcasts and watch YouTube videos like I have, and do all that stuff and do your own research. Like, this is all you. You're not in a classroom or anything like that. And believe me, I know, you know, it's very different, you know, teaching yourself all this stuff, you know. But financial education is something that I think that, you know, everyone should have. And I think the cryptocurrency markets are a great way for someone to, you know, get started with investing. With that being said, thank you. I'll see y'all later.